I'm going to do the Capricorn and Taurus energy reading. And this may or may not resonate with you. If it does, take what does. If it does not, leave what does not. All right, so let's see what Eight of Pentacles, that's what. Ten of Swords. All right. I feel like one of you wants to do something new. Either it might be a new job, it might be a new opportunity. I feel like it's something that is going to make you feel really happy. I feel like it's something that you've been thinking about. I feel like you are finally ready to take action on something. I feel like for some reason I just feel like it's a new business, it's a new... One of you wants to start something new, but I was also feeling when I was turning the cards over that you're maybe a little anxious to tell the other person that you want to do this, that you're not really sure if that person's going to be supportive within it. Like if you're not sure, like you're kind of feeling alone, right? I kind of feel like you're kind of feeling alone and you're kind of worried about how is this person going to receive it and how are they going to react from it. I feel like there's something that you want to do, something that's important to you. But I feel like you're hesitant to tell the other person because you're not sure how they're going to react. Because maybe this is a new job where it's going to take you away from the home. But I definitely feel like this is something that you've been thinking about for a really long time. Yeah, you've been thinking about this for a really long time. This is something that you have been thinking about for a really long time. Like maybe you started to do it in the past and you're like, oh, I want to get back to it. Yeah, I want to get back to it. Right? The Chariot. Ten of Swords. All right. So we'll put that there. And then, let's see, I'm kind of feeling like... I feel like you're worried that it's going to cause a fight. You're worried that it's going to cause some tension. You're worried that, you know, that the other person is not going to react to it favorably. That's what you have in your mind. And that's why you've delayed. Like, you're like, ugh, I don't really want to say this, right? I'm not sure, whatever this represents for you, right? This Eight of Pentacles. There's something that you want to do. There's something you want to try. There's something that you want to say. It could be a new job. It could be that you want to move to a different area. You want to move closer to your parents. Or it could be that maybe you used to play golf and you want to take that up again and you want to, you know, do that. And so that's going to take you away from the other person and might put a strain on the relationship, but you feel that that's something that is important to you because you really enjoy doing it and you want to get your frame of mind in a good place, and that's what makes you happy. But I feel like whatever this is, that you feel that it's going to cause a lot of friction between the two of you. And that's why you've delayed saying it to the other person. But I almost feel like it's that hangman. Is like kind of feel like it's kind of come to the point where it's like, okay, you have to do something about it. And you have to see the situation from a different perspective, is because this was important to you. And this is something that will actually benefit your relationship. Because if you feel happy and you feel good and you're in a positive headspace, then that brings that into the relationship. But you might have that resentment against the other person if you're not able to explore this opportunity, right? Finding that balance between what it is that you want to do and this other person, right? That when you bring this up to the person, like maybe even beforehand, even bringing it up and kind of seeing where there's that compromise that, okay, yes, this is what I want to do, but I'll working it out so that it doesn't feel like it's one way or another. Like there's more of a compromise within it, right? Thinking about those things where it's more of a compromise. Between the two of you, so that the other person doesn't feel at a loss, and seeing how that it's going to benefit both of you. Okay, with the Ace of Cups. Recharge. I'm thinking recharging the relationship, because I feel like you're going, bringing you closer together. That's what I was exactly saying, that's what I was feeling, is that this is definitely something emotional, but I feel like it'll bring your connection closer, because you won't have that resentment against that person. And I feel like maybe that's what you need to bring up to that person, is to say that this is something that makes you feel happy, that this is something that makes you feel energized and empowered and make you feel good and puts you in a good headspace, and that it brings you closer together with this person, and that you really appreciate how this person is understanding that this is important to you. But then you have to see what is important to that person too, and hear that person out, right? And hear their needs and their concerns, and what is that compromise that you can do that can work for both of you, right? Balance again. What is that balance? Balance between different areas. If you want to, if it's a new job or a new opportunity that you're going to have to spend a lot of time working, that you say, okay, we will make sure that we have these date nights, and we have these, I will make sure that I put in my calendar that, we have these date nights where it's just us and it's not work, or I will make an effort, to make sure that I contact you throughout the day, or we're able to have, we definitely have sit down and we have dinner together. What are those things that will work, that will balance this out between the two of you so that it works? It's not just saying, this is what I'm going to do and that's that, right? Because then the other person feels powerless. But I feel like if it's a relationship, is a partnership where there has to be that balance between the two of you, right? For what it is that you want to do, because in relationships we learn and we grow and we evolve and we have changes and we have needs, and that, some of those, we need to feel happy. And we need the support of our partner, and maybe, now you need that support of your partner because this is what is important to you. But it's, it also cannot be a selfish thing. And like I said, there has to be that balance between the two things. So that way it works for both of you. All right, let's get an animal oracle. And I feel like that's what you have to step back and look at before you present this. Like, I feel like you're really excited about it and it's something that you want to do and you're worried about talking to your partner. But I feel like you have to take a step back and you have to look at and see, what is that balance? What is that compromise that can be done so that that person, because if you're able to go to that person and you just say, hey, this is what I would like to do, and I know that it, will upset you, but here, how about if we also do this? I will make sure I do that. You know what I mean? It's like how you're presenting it. And I feel like that kind of lessens the reaction to it, because you already have thought about it and you've already said, okay, this is our compromise. This is also what will happen. So it kind of lessens that, right? Because you've already thought about it. And maybe that person will be like, wow, you already thought about that. You already thought about my needs. You already thought about how I was going to feel. Flamingo spirit, embrace the in-between. So I feel like that's kind of where you are, is in this in-between right now. And I feel like that's kind of this hanged man energy. And then we have be at home. Being at home, feeling comfortable. I feel like this is something that is important to you, giving you that safe feeling, but also being able to do what it is that you want to do, but also know that your partner is feeling happy, that your partner is feeling good, right? That it is this true partnership working together for this. But figuring this out first before you move forward. All right. Thank you so much for watching. As always, stay positive, stay safe, and I will see you next time.